Okay, boys. So recently I put basically a poll into my WhatsApp group asking, five people to share me their offer so I could write some scripts for them. Now I got a lot of submissions, but obviously I only picked the best five in here to sort of make a video about. So made this video. This is basically taking five different offers, writing brand new copy for them. It took me maybe about 20 minutes to write all of it. So yeah, I mean, hopefully you find some value out of it. So the first script, basically, this is the information that I got given. Hi, what's up? My offer is scaling brands in TikTok shop that already have something on Amazon or Shopify. Now, this offer really stood out to me, to be honest, because I used to have a client that done this exact same thing. And I think it was in the first week or so working with them, they closed like an 8K retainer because cold email was just ripping for them. Not sure why, but in this niche or in this industry or this sort of offer per se, cold email does extremely well. So got kind of excited and wrote up a banging script. So hey, first name, just saw you sold the blue laptop case on Amazon. Thought it was worth reaching out about. So obviously this is personalization. I would use Clay for this part. We just scaled another accessory brand from 10K a month to 120K a month in overall revenue. Only one thing changed: mass marketed their product on TikTok Shop. Open seeing how we did it. Thanks, signature. So a script like this, obviously, it's personalized, so they think it's an actual human reaching out. Second of all, social proof in there right off the bat. We've done this for another brand in your industry. We scaled them from 10K a month to 120K a month in overall revenue. Only one thing changed, and then obviously giving out the sauce. Mass marketed their product on TikTok Shop, and then obviously a soft call to action. Open seeing how we did it. And right off the bat here, what I would do is I'd send them an email back saying, hey, or if they replied positively, I would send them an email back saying, hey, let's jump on a call. I can show you sort of the strategy that we use and how we did this, how we exactly did this for a company name, whatever. So that's that one. This one would absolutely rip if you ran it on cold email. So script number two, basically the information I got given was 10 pre-qualified appointments for US-based home remodel and construction companies in the first 30 days, or we work for free until we do. Okay. So this one also, I'm pretty sure I've ran before and it's went well. I mean, anywhere in the industry will work well as long as it's not like a web design agency or something. They will work well, obviously, if you're someone there knows what they're doing. So I just went in with first name. So you operated in the New York area. Thought it was worth reaching out about. After seeing your site. If we could get you 10 pre-qualified appointments in 30 days, would you be open to seeing how we would do it? Thanks, James, signature. Now this alone isn't that strong. And then it comes down to PS line. PS, if you don't get results, you don't pay written in contract. You could also have a PPS in here and saying something like, by the way, we just got XYZ company, 21 appointments in 29 days, something like that. Just to add in an extra bit of social proof here. But this script is good, it would work. Obviously, you would need a little bit of Clay for this. You might need I actually don't think you should need Clay for this. If you're reaching or if you're scraping the lead from Outscraper or D7 Lead Finder, it should give you the area. Now, I would like to not use the word New York. I just don't know any like little places or any towns or whatever inside New York. So I'm just in New York because it's pretty broad. But if you could say like a place inside of New York, get it even smaller, then they're going to think it's even more personalized because New York obviously is a huge place. But other than that, the script would rip. Script number three, the context I got given was your bro. While I was jumping this, would be good to get some advice. Offer is pay per lead, $150 setup fee, commercial cleaning, US based. Easy. Okay, so stuff like this should be pretty easy to get results for. Honestly, if it's a pay per lead or a commission based offer, I would just go max, like send 10,000 cold emails a day. And while you're doing that, tweaking the offer as you go. And you're obviously getting the right KPIs and things like that into. So with this script, I would actually start off with a mass audience and just send out 10,000 cold emails at least. First name, saw you operated in the Boston area, thought it was worth reaching out about after seeing your site. So this was, obviously similar to the last one. I got info from that. But if you could say anything that's sort of a little bit personalized to them, you could get a very, a much better personalizer in here. But it's going to take up, or you're going to have to basically learn Clay now. I'm not sure if any of these scripts, if any of these people like give me scripts, I'm not sure if they actually use Clay or not. So I want to keep it sort of simple. I don't want to, do it too complicated with too many personalizers in here. But yeah, I mean, that opener itself would work decently well. If we could get you 15 qualified leads every month on a pay-per-lead basis, would you be open to learning more? Very, very simple offer. But if you said this at scale, it's going to rip, because you're saying pay-per-lead basis. Everyone likes pay-per-lead. PS, we just got clean XYZ 23 leads in the first month of those. They closed 5 deals. So here you're actually showing that what you do actually works and that what you do actually closes, or actually helps get some closures in for your clients. Now, obviously, this script is very simple. If you wanted to sort of add some personalization in here, I would do in this first line. But if you sent out this at mass, you're going to be booking like 5 to 10 calls a day, in my opinion, if you're sending out a lot of emails. So yeah, that script is pretty simple, but it would work if you're sending it mass volume. Okay, in a nutshell, specialize in local SEO to ensure your business is the first one people see on Google and Google Maps when searching in your area. Their core approach, and then there was a bit more information after that, but I sort of got the gist of it. First name, if potential customers could see company name before your competitors, like competitor 1, competitor 2, would you make more sales? So just to sort of fill in the variables there, James, if potential customers could see Adidas before your competitors like Nike and Under Armour, would you make more sales? Reason I'm asking is because we just got Roofer 1 to rank before their competitors on Google. So basically, in that first line, you're first of all pointing at their competitors. Now this would require some Clay, but it's pretty basic. You could pointing out the competitors, so they know that you could potentially, first of all, be working with the competitors, and then second of all, they know that if they were ranking above their competitors, they would make more sales. Like this question, obviously, it's a very obvious question, but you're just getting the lead to actually ask themselves this question, because most people wouldn't. Reason I'm asking is because we just got, your last client you worked with, to rank before the competitor in Google, their sales grew by 100%. Open to see a video on how it works. And then this is simple, but it would work extremely well, because first of all, you're pointing out their competitors. If you could rank higher than your competitors in Google, I actually would add in the word Google here too, because it is a little bit confusing. If potential could see your customers, if potential customers could see company name on Google before your competitors, like competitor 1, competitor 2, would you make more sales? This script would work extremely well. It would work extremely well. And you can even add something in the PS line here, maybe. Yeah. The fifth one, I work with conversion opinions. Okay, I'm pretty sure this was the same one as number 4 or as number 3. So what I did here basically was, because it was the same offer as number 3, I basically took out the first line, and with me taking out the first line, I think it still would work really well, because I have run something very similar for a very similar company, and it did work really well. But we were sending out 10,000 cold emails a day, so that's sort of the reason I'm vouching for more volume here. First name, if I could get you 15 qualified leads every month on a pay-per-lead basis, would you be open to learning more? And then the PS line here is extremely, extremely important, because you're actually showing what what you're talking about, what you're doing. So again, it's simple, but it works. It works very well. And if you obviously had the bandwidth in there to add in some personalization with Clay, I would recommend to do so. So that's the 5 scripts anyway. Hopefully you find some value out of this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to leave my Calendly link in the description below. If you want to talk about cold email, if you want cold email implemented into your business on a done-for-you basis, book into that link and we can talk about it from there. But yeah, hope you boys found some value.